Hey everyone, and welcome back to ReviewCast. We're going to be taking a deep dive into Nagano Tonic today.
Nagano Tonic.
Yeah, this weight loss supplement that's been getting a ton of attention online.
Oh yeah, I've seen that around.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of YouTube reviews from people who are like, this stuff changed my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also dug into their official website, to see what the company itself is saying.
Makes sense. See if it all lines up.
Exactly. Is it the real deal or is it just clever marketing? That's what we're here to find out.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay, so right off the bat, Nagano Tonic is making some pretty bold claims, right? Like they say it can help you lose weight.
Okay, that's pretty standard for a weight loss supplement, I think.
Yeah, but they're not just talking about like a pound here and a pound there. They're claiming it can target like stubborn fat, the kind that's really hard to get rid of.
Oh wow, so like specifically targeting certain areas.
That's what they're saying. And on top of that, they're promising a faster metabolism, more energy throughout the day, and like less of those annoying cravings that make you want to snack all the time.
Huh. Okay, so they're really hitting all the angles.
Oh yeah. And to make things even more interesting, there's this whole story going around about Nagano Island.
Nagano Island.
Yeah, it's like this mythical place where people are supposedly super slim and healthy because of the special ingredients they use, which are like the same ones in Nagano Tonic.
Okay, so like a legendary origin story.
Pretty much. The thing is, that story is all over the YouTube reviews, but it's nowhere to be found on the official website.
Really? That's kind of strange.
I know, right? Like, why wouldn't they mention it if it's such a big part of their brand?
Yeah, maybe it's just, like a word of mouth thing, like a legend that's sprung up around the product.
Could be. But speaking of ingredients, what are these powerful natural ingredients everyone keeps talking about?
Right. Let's break it down. So some of the reviewers get into specifics, which is cool. But honestly, a lot of them just focus on this general idea of the ingredients being natural and exotic.
Yeah, like they came from some secret garden in the Himalayas or something.
Exactly. But a few names do keep popping up, like Camu Camu.
Hell with Camus, what even is that?
Well, it's a fruit, and it's actually super high in vitamin C and antioxidants, like way more than oranges even.
Oh, wow. So, like, good for your immune system.
That's what they say. And it could also help with energy levels, because of all those nutrients.
Okay, makes sense. What else?
Green tea extract is another one that comes up a lot, and that one actually has some solid research behind it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Specifically, this compound called EGCG, it's been shown to boost your metabolism, which can help with burning more calories.
So, like, actually helps you lose weight?
Potentially, yeah. It's not a magic bullet, but it can definitely contribute. Oh, and then there's ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha?
Yeah, it's an adaptogen. Basically, it helps your body deal with stress.
Okay, so, like, if you're stressed, you're less likely to gain weight.
It's a bit more complex than that, but basically when you're stressed, your body releases hormones that can actually make it harder to lose weight.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So ashwagandha, by helping you manage stress, could indirectly help with weight management as well.
Huh, that's interesting. So we've got these ingredients, some of which actually seem pretty legit. But what about all these other more exotic ingredients? Does the official website tell us anything about those?
Well, it does list a bunch of additional ingredients, each with their own, supposed benefits. We've got mangosteen, panax, Momordica charantia. Have you heard of that one?
Momordica what?
Momordica charantia. It's a type of gourd, I think. But yeah, they list a lot of things. Acerola, eleuthero root, alfalfa leaf.
Okay, so they're definitely going for that exotic vibe.
No, yeah. But here's the thing. They don't really say how much of each ingredient is in Nagano Tonic, and there's not much about the science behind them either.
Yeah, that's kind of sus.
Right, like, if these ingredients are so amazing, you'd think they'd be shouting about the research, right?
Totally. So we've got some potentially good ingredients, some mysterious ones, and a website that's a bit vague on the details. What do people who've actually tried Nagano Tonic say?
Well, that's where it gets really interesting. Some of these anecdotes are pretty compelling.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah. Like, we've got this woman, Nancy, who claims she lost 15 pounds in just 2 months of taking Nagano Tonic.
Wow, that's a lot.
Right. And she also says her digestion improved, and she's not constantly fighting cravings anymore.
Huh, that's pretty impressive. Anyone else?
Yeah. There's this guy, Mike C., who says he noticed a difference in his weight loss efforts almost immediately after starting Nagano Tonic.
like right away.
That's what he says. And he also mentions feeling more energized without getting that jittery feeling you sometimes get from other supplements.
Okay, so like sustained energy, not just a quick burst.
Exactly. And we've got another woman, Hazel W., who achieved significant weight loss within 2 months and says she just feels fantastic overall.
So like a general sense of well-being, not just physical changes.
It seems that way. And a lot of these reviewers emphasize that consistency is key, you know? They recommend taking Nagano Tonic for at least 3 to 6 months to really see those long-term benefits.
Okay, so it's not a quick fix, more like a lifestyle thing.
That's the message they're sending, yeah. But of course, everyone's body is different.
Yeah, what works for one person might not work for another.
Exactly. And it's always smart to be a little bit skeptical, especially when it comes to supplements that promise dramatic results, right?
Totally. It's easy to get caught up in the hype, especially with all the positive reviews and stuff. But let's shift gears for a second and talk about the marketing tactics.
Marketing, okay.
Yeah, because one thing that really stood out to me was this constant warning about buying Nagano Tonic only from the official website.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that too.
Like, they're really hammering that message home, both on the website and in a lot of the YouTube reviews.
Yeah, like why are they so worried about people buying it from other places?
Right.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if it's really about protecting consumers from scams or if it's more about controlling where people buy the product.
That's a good point. And let's not forget all the language they use. Miracle elixir, game-changing, mystical, transform your body. It's like they're really playing on people's desire for quick results.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And those before and after photos, they're so powerful because they make it seem like anyone can achieve these amazing results.
Yeah, like it's just a matter of taking this one supplement and boom, you're a new person.
Right. And then they sweeten the deal even more with all those bonuses. An anti-aging blueprint, a sleep the fat off guide, a recipe book for energy-boosting smoothies. It's like they're throwing everything at you.
They're really going all out. But what about that money-back guarantee? That seems pretty generous, right? 180 days, that's 6 months.
Yeah, it does seem like they're really confident in their product. Like, try it for half a year. If you don't love it, we'll give you your money back.
Yeah. But it also makes you wonder, are they betting on the fact that most people won't bother returning it after 6 months, even if they're not seeing amazing results?
Or maybe they're hoping that people will see some initial results and keep using the product, even if they're not 100% satisfied.
It's certainly possible. And even with a money-back guarantee, you're still investing your time and money. You're committing to this one product for a while, maybe delaying trying other things that might be better for you.
It's true. And we also can't forget that just because some people have had positive experiences, it doesn't mean everyone will.
Exactly. Individual responses can vary so much.
We also got to consider the placebo effect, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes just believing that something will work can make you feel better, even if it's not really doing anything.
Yeah, the power of the mind is a real thing. So where does all this leave us with Nagano Tonic? It's kind of a mixed bag so far.
Yeah, we've got glowing testimonials, some interesting ingredients, but also some vague marketing and a lack of scientific evidence.
Right. We're seeing both promising signs and potential red flags.
On the one hand, we don't have much in the way of hard data to back up these claims. We don't know the exact amount of each ingredient, and there's no mention of potential side effects.
And that whole Nagano Island story seems a bit far-fetched.
Yeah, but on the other hand, we can't just ignore all those people saying Nagano Tonic has made a real difference for them.
Yeah.
They're talking about more energy, fewer cravings, even weight loss.
It's definitely a tough call. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to try Nagano Tonic is a personal one, right?
Absolutely. We hope this deep dive is giving you all the info you need to make a smart decision.
We've explored the potential benefits, the drawbacks, and really tried to encourage you to think critically about everything you're hearing.
Because that's the key takeaway here. Becoming a savvy consumer in this crazy world of online marketing. Don't just take everything at face value. Do your research, talk to your doctor, and figure out what's best for you.
Well said.
Thanks.
So with that said,
Yeah.
where do we go from here?
Well, next, I think we should dig a bit deeper into the potential risks and benefits of Nagano Tonic.
Risks and benefits, okay.
Yeah, because even if it's all natural, that doesn't necessarily mean it's completely safe for everyone.
Right, right. Especially if you have any pre-existing conditions or are taking other medications.
Exactly. We need to look into all that stuff.
All right, sounds good.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let's dive into those potential risks and benefits. Now, the official website claims that Nagano Tonic is all natural and safe, no side effects, no contradictions.
Right, right. Totally harmless, everyone can use it, that kind of thing.
Exactly. But is that always the case with natural supplements?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just because something comes from nature doesn't automatically make it safe, right?
Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. Some natural ingredients can definitely have health
Oh,
benefits,
yeah, for sure.
but they can also interact with certain medications,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
or potentially cause side effects, especially for folks with underlying health conditions.
Right, right. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation.
Absolutely. And you mentioned earlier the lack of transparency with the ingredient dosages.
Oh, yeah, that was bugging me.
Yeah, and that's a valid concern. Without knowing the exact amounts of each ingredient, it's really tough to figure out like what the actual risks or benefits might be.
Yeah, like some ingredients, even if they're natural, could be harmful in high doses, right?
Exactly. We just don't have enough information to know for sure. And
Huh.
and there's also the question of potential interactions with other medications.
Okay, so what's the bottom line here? Should people just avoid Nagano tonic altogether?
Not necessarily. It's all about making informed decisions, right?
Right, right. So, like, what should people do?
Well, the first step is to talk to your doctor.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they can take a look at your individual health history.
See if it's right for you.
Exactly. And they can consider any potential interactions with meds you might be taking and give you personalized advice.
That makes perfect sense. Better safe than sorry, especially when it comes to your health.
Absolutely. And while those user testimonials can be pretty convincing,
Oh, yeah, some of them were really impressive.
they are, but we got to remember they're just individual stories, right?
Yeah, what works for one person might not work for another.
Exactly. And there's no guarantee you'll have the same results.
It's like those weight loss transformations you see on social media. You never know the full story.
Exactly. And another important point, supplements like Nagano Tonic should be seen as just one part of the picture, not like a magic solution.
Right, right. You can't just take a pill and expect everything to change.
Exactly. Sustainable weight loss, feeling more energized, those things usually come from a combination of healthy habits.
Yeah, like eating right, exercising, managing stress.
Exactly. It's about lifestyle changes, not just quick fixes.
It's so easy to fall for those quick fixes, though.
Oh, I know. We all want that magic solution.
But when it comes to your health, slow and steady wins the race. Right.
Absolutely. Making gradual changes over time, that's what's truly effective.
So, so what would you recommend for people who are struggling with weight loss or feeling tired all the time? Like, instead of jumping on the Nagano tonic bandwagon, what are some other things they can try?
That's a great question. Well, first and foremost, I'd say get a checkup with your doctor.
Okay, so rule out any underlying medical conditions.
Exactly. Because sometimes those issues, they can be symptoms of something else going on.
Yeah, it's like get to the root of the problem.
Exactly. And once you've addressed any potential underlying issues, then the focus should shift to building a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, so like what does that look like?
Well, it's about incorporating nutrient-rich foods into your diet, right?
Eating real food, not just processed stuff.
Exactly. And in engaging in regular physical activity.
Exercise, yeah.
But find something you actually enjoy. It shouldn't feel like a chore.
Right, right. If you hate running, don't force yourself to run. Find something you like, maybe dancing or swimming or hiking.
Exactly. Whatever gets you moving and makes you feel good.
Okay, so healthy eating, fun exercise, what else?
Oh, sleep. We cannot forget about sleep.
Yeah, getting enough rest is so important.
It is. When we're sleep deprived, our bodies pump out more cortisol, which is the stress hormone.
Right, right. And that can lead to like feeling tired all the time and craving sugary foods and even gaining weight.
Exactly. It messes with everything.
So prioritize sleep.
Yes. And last but not least, stress management.
Oh man, stress is a killer.
It really is. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on your body and mind.
Yeah, it can lead to exhaustion, weight gain, all sorts of problems.
It's true. But the good news is there are so many effective techniques for managing stress.
Like what?
Well, mindfulness meditation is a great one. Or yoga, spending time in nature, just doing things you enjoy.
Yeah, finding ways to relax and unwind.
Exactly. Even just taking a few minutes to breathe deeply can make a difference.
So it's not just about taking a supplement, it's about making these positive changes to your overall lifestyle.
Exactly. It's about a holistic approach, taking care of yourself from the inside out.
So are you saying that people shouldn't try Nagano tonic?
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that there are many paths to achieving weight loss and feeling more energetic, and a supplement might just be one piece of the puzzle.
Okay, so it's about finding what works best for you.
So, exactly. And before we wrap up, I think it's important to address one final question. Is Nagano Tonic worth trying?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it? after all this back and forth.
It is. And honestly, it's a tough one to answer definitively.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a tough one. I mean, on the one hand, we've got these people saying it's changed their lives, they're losing weight, they have more energy.
Yeah, those stories are pretty compelling.
They are. And the ingredients, some of them at least, do seem like they could have some real benefits.
Right, like the green tea extract and the ashwagandha.
Exactly. But on the other hand, there's that lack of scientific evidence,
Yeah, and the dosages are all a big mystery.
Right. And let's be honest, the marketing is pretty heavy-handed.
Oh, yeah, they're really laying it on thick with the whole miracle elixir thing.
Exactly. So it's like, do you trust the anecdotes and the hype, or do you hold out for more concrete proof?
That's the big question. And I think that's where it comes down to personal choice.
Right, absolutely. We can't tell you what to do.
Right, we're not doctors.
Exactly. But what we can do is give you the information you need to make an informed decision.
Yeah, so you can weigh the potential benefits against the risks and decide if Nagano Tonic is something you want to try.
And regardless of what you decide, I think the important thing is to remember that there's no magic bullet when it comes to health and wellness.
Right. It's about so much more than just taking a supplement.
Exactly. It's about taking care of your whole self,
Mhm.
your body, your mind, your spirit.
Eating right, exercising, managing stress, getting enough sleep.
It all plays a role.
So if you're looking for a quick fix, Nagano Tonic might not be the answer.
But if you're willing to put in the work, make those lifestyle changes.
And be patient.
Yeah. Then you can achieve real, lasting results.
Absolutely. So what do you say? Want to hear from our listeners?
Yeah. Have you guys tried Nagano Tonic? What was your experience?
Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
And if you have any other tips for achieving weight loss or boosting your energy, share those too.
Yeah. Let's make this a conversation.
And don't forget to subscribe to ReviewCast for more deep dives into all sorts of trending products and wellness topics.
We're here to help you navigate this crazy world of information and make smart choices about your health.
That's right.
Thanks for